It's interesting though, because like a lot of people also don't know that you were working with one, right? You were like the VP of one.
Yeah.
What were you doing with them? Day-to-day operations, helping
Bunch
fighters.
of random stuff. Yeah, a lot of fighter relations. I was doing interviews. I was, finding fighters, finding talent, help, training on the team, all the stuff.
And they moved you to Singapore for that?
Yeah.
Did you like
Singapore. I did. I liked Singapore, but I didn't like it during the pandemic. It sucked because it's so small. And then over there, they got, when the pandemic hit, because it's a benevolent dictatorship, so it's just like a totally different, it's kind of like an optical illusion. Like it looks all cool and chill, but it's really not. And they divided the country, which is already like the size of my pinky nail, into 4 quadrants, and you could not leave your quadrant unless you had like a medical reason, because they had all these little ambassadors that run around, basically just little tattletales, and they would like stop you and check your papers, and you had to have your mask on. It's like here in America, we take that shit for granted. Like we could just like go and do things and not, it's just too many people to monitor it. Over there, they were on it. So I remember being very, really pregnant, and they'd be like, "You put your mask on." I was like, I can't breathe. Like I already have a space thief in here. Like my lungs are like half capacity. You want me to put a mask on? It's 80% humidity and like 90 degrees outside. And I was like, I'm gonna die, But that's how it was. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. So as soon as my son was 3 months old, like as soon as he was cleared to fly, I was like, gone. I'm out.
I hated that damn mask. I hated it, man.
Yeah.
I hated it.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people talked about that. That was a whole debate on its own. But living there, were you like a part of the day-to-day operations of the whole event as well? Like the events they were throwing?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they lean on me a lot for insight of like, how to do it right with the fighters, because a lot of times like, what about interviewing them right before they walk out? And I'm like, hell no, you can't do that. You can't do that, but they don't know. There are a bunch of people over there that's just like, they want to get the best content. It's like, no, but there's lines. You can't do that. Fighters in the mindset, So I felt like my job was kind of to protect a lot of the fighters and communicate between the departments, the do's and don'ts.
Wow. What's going on with them right now? We hear a lot about their Amazon deal. We see a lot of fighters leaving.
I have no idea, but some things don't sound very good. That's kind of what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
Johnny, my fiance, he's signed to one championship, but I mean, he hasn't fought in years, and he'd like to fight again, but they just don't. I don't know. It's a lot of fighters are not happy in their contracts right now, or out of their contracts over a bunch of legal litigation and things like that.